Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza. It's a brand new month. It's Wednesday, May 1st. You're watching Phuket Xtra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. We'd like to correct an error from yesterday's report in which we stated that a Turkish national was identified as the culprit in last week's viral video in which a man was seen using bolt cutters to break the lock and chain on their illegally parked motorbike. That person did commit a traffic violation, but the man in the video who was seen making a hush sign to the camera has been caught. It was a different person, and immigration is now getting involved. The previous error is regretted. Video of the previously unidentified man using bolt cutters to free his motorbike that was chained by police for illegal parking on Phang Road in Phuket town, it went viral. Comments from locals derided the man's brazen act and his gesture at the end aimed at the camera, a shushing motion. The incident reportedly took place last Friday. Now, Phuket City Police say they have identified the man as 37-year-old Russian national German Sarkisov. An arrest warrant was issued and they tracked the man down to a house in Move 5 in Chalong where he was arrested, according to police. Sarkisov was taken to Phuket City Police Station and charged for destroying and damaging a vehicle restraint. Police say he admitted that he was the man in the video and to have used bolt cutters to destroy the lock and chain. The Phuket City Police Chief stated Sarkisov apparently told police that he was afraid to pay the parking fine as he did not have a driver's license and feared the same fine he would face in Russia. He therefore went to a shop and bought the cutters for about 500 baht to cut the chain off and then returned to his residence and was eventually arrested. Phuket City Police say they will request Phuket Immigration revoke the permits to stay of any foreigners caught cutting lock chains placed on illegally parked motorbikes from now on. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Private water sources are being used by the Provincial Waterworks Authority here in Phuket, which has cost the province about 12 million baht, all to ensure that there is enough water for the island in case the annual rains of the southwest monsoon arrive late. Phuket PWA manager Sukrit Klinsin said that the current dry season is not yet over, admitting that the water levels at the three main reservoirs were below 50% in total. According to the Office of National Water Resources, the ONWR, the Bangyao Dam Reservoir in Sri Sutorn is currently 46% full, with 3.28 million cubic meters of water. However, the Klongkata Reservoir in Chalong is only 25% full, with just over 1 million cubic meters of water, while the Bangwat Reservoir in Katu, the island's largest water supply reservoir, is only 17% full, with 1.45 million cubic meters of water. With the falling water levels at the reservoirs, the Phuket PWA has been attempting to ensure that there is still enough water left for the rising population of the island, and had spent approximately 12 million baht on securing a total of 2.15 million cubic meters of water from private water sources around the island. A request for a budget of approximately 28 million baht had also been submitted just in case. Despite the falling water levels at the reservoirs, and while noting the increasing number of people on the island, Mr. Sukrit still remained confident that there would be enough water to see island residents through until the annual rains arrive, usually in mid-May. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The English tourist who was seen in a dash cam video assaulting a tuk-tuk driver here in Phuket, allegedly over the change from the fare given, well, authorities were able to catch up with the man and place him under arrest over the incident. The English tourist was seen in a video posted online abusing a tuk-tuk driver, then slapping him around in an incident that reportedly took place in Kharon, where he arrived after having hired the tuk-tuk in Patong with other friends. Police say that the incident took place at about 4 a.m. this past Saturday, April 27, and reportedly, the whole incident was over the cab fare. The fare was agreed for 400 baht, but on arrival, the tourist claimed that he gave the driver a 1,000 baht note and demanded his change, while the driver says that the tourist only handed him 100 baht. This led to the altercation in the video. The driver later filed a formal complaint with Kharon police. At last report, the tourist was believed to have already gone to his next destination of Phuket Island. Now, Kharon police have identified the man as 31-year-old English tourist Luke Alexander Graham. Police tracked him down at a resort on Phuket Island, where at about 9:15 p.m. on Tuesday, he was arrested after he was read his rights by Kopi P police. He was taken to the local station and arrested on a warrant issued here in Phuket. Graham has been brought back to Phuket to Kharon police station over a charge of physical assault and will be prosecuted according to local police. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. PTT plc, the national oil and gas conglomerate, is being fined 4.7 billion baht for their roles in, reportedly, collecting from gas suppliers who did not comply with gas purchase contracts. And the Energy Regulatory Commission of Thailand will not lower power bills for all of us until they pay those fines. The Bangkok Post cites a source at the Energy Ministry who says that the fines are state measures aimed at reducing electricity prices. The PTT announced late last year that it charged a gas supplier 4.3 billion baht for failing to deliver a certain amount of gas as required by contract, known as a shortfall of gas, to the company. PTT was required to hand over the money to authorities to help them reduce the power tariff, which is used to calculate power bills. The government has the authority to decide how to allocate the fines, as PTT is state-owned. The regulator found shortfalls worth 4.7 billion baht between 2013 and 2020, according to reports. The energy minister wants PTT to give the 4.7 billion baht to the government to help reduce electricity prices. In January, PTT sent 4.3 billion baht in fines to the government, helping it control power prices from January to April, when the power tariff was 4.8 baht a unit. The Energy Regulatory Commission maintained the power tariff at the same rate for May to August and will determine the rate for the last 4 months of this year at a later date. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella is currently in the Bangkok leg of a 3-country tour across Southeast Asia, and today he announced the company's plans to build a new cloud and artificial intelligence infrastructure center right here in the kingdom. No elaboration was made during the announcement today in Bangkok during the Microsoft Build AI Day event, which was also attended by Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin. Nadella stated that Microsoft, a U.S. software giant, would invest to build the country's first Azure data center in Thailand, though details were not provided, including the possible location or the project investment. We do know it would be one of 300 such data centers worldwide. Thailand has seen growing demand for cloud computing services, both from the business and public sector. Nadella also pointed to Thailand's growing market on GitHub, a software development, collaboration, and innovation platform owned by the company, in which over 900,000 Thailand-based developers had used the platform last year, a 24% jump from the previous year. For more, visit the link in the description. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000 and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.